Violence affects people from all walks of life. And in October, the Chautauqua County Director of Health and Human Services did something that she had never done before. She went public with her own domestic violence story. 2 on Your Side's Kelly Dudzik tells us what inspired her to open up.
In October, I went to Mayville and met Christine Schuyler. She's a nurse and the Chautauqua County Director of Health and Human Services. She's also a domestic violence survivor.
It's one of the amazing things where people go, well, I had no idea. And I think, well, of course you have no idea. You know, it's not like you wear a sticker across your head that said, I survived domestic violence, or my past isn't what you thought it was.
Schuyler's hoping that by sharing her private life and her public role, she can help people. In October, she was the keynote speaker at Jamestown's Unity Day, and that's when she revealed for the first time that she's a survivor.
I did witness abuse as a child. I mean, my dad would get drunk and hit my mom on occasion.
Despite all of that, Schuyler went to college and became a nurse. The whole time, she was in an abusive relationship.
You think you get married and it's going to get better. He won't be so jealous. He'll settle down. This isn't going to keep going on, but it does. Then foolishly, I thought, well, if I have a baby, he's going to get better and this will calm down and everything will be better. And it isn't better. And we split up on and off several times and get back together. And, you know, I found myself pregnant again. And, you know, you just hang in there hoping that it's going to get better, covering it up, being embarrassed. And in my situation, I had a lot of more of the psychological abuse, the throwing things and acting out and just being embarrassed by a temper that was like that.
She got out of the relationship with the support of her friends and family, but that's when things escalated to the point of threats of murder-suicide. With her support network, though, she was able to leave her husband for good.
That was empowering. And I thought, this is crazy. Here I am, respected by all of these people in a large healthcare organization, and I don't get any respect at home. This just isn't right. And that really helped me to make my plan and get the strength that I needed in order to get out.
So that's when that light bulb went off.
Yeah, that's why I say really it's all about that empowerment. How do we help men and women who are in a violent situation to feel empowered?
Schuyler is now happily remarried. Her 2 children are successful adults, and she says the key to preventing domestic violence is stopping the cycle, reaching children as young as preschool age to make sure they have the self-esteem they need to stay out of abusive relationships.
So if we don't do something very impactful on the children that we have right now, I'm afraid to see what we're going to have as they age if their trauma is not dealt with.
Schuyler plans on continuing to work with schools, and she's also more than happy to share her journey with more groups. Kelly Dudzik, Channel 2 News.
Thank you, Kelly. Now, if you or someone you know needs help getting out of an abusive relationship, Schuyler pointed us to a bunch of resources from the Salvation Army to county-specific programs, and you can find all of that information on WGRZ.com.